will come out to the 25 for the Broncos. And they're going to run it straight ahead, and Robert Mahone with a huge gain of 17 yards to start the game. They have all 5 of their starting offensive linemen back, one of 3 schools in the country. Bachmeier to his left, and it is caught for a first down by C.T. Thomas. He's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Almost made the play, accurate throw from the freshman.
And they're going to run it again here to Andrew Van Buren. So 2 runs straight ahead, right at the teeth of the Florida State defense.
George Halani, who we'll see later on.
To your point, 10 straight years with a 1,000-yard rusher. Van Buren fumbled the ball. It's scooped up at the 40-yard line by Robinson, and he's in the Boise State territory.
What a textbook hit right here. Right on the football. Nazaruldeen. See that left shoulder engage and that ball pop out.
Right into the arms of Robinson.
Great play by Robinson, too, by catching it, securing it, and creating some positive.
And how the players feel about him is what won him the job. Here he is on 3rd down and 8. Dumps it off. Breaking a tackle is Marshall. Out of bounds, close to the line to gain. He stepped out. Looks like he'll be short. Catch it. And they hand it off to Akers. First down and more. Inside the 20-yard line. A house call for Akers. Touchdown, no.
Simple 4th and short play. You're going to see McKitty lead up, and Akers going to follow him behind, but that leaves Ezekiel Noah unblocked. And he just misses the tackle. And he was the last line of defense because of how close to the line of scrimmage the Broncos were. Excellent job by Akers making the guy miss, then accelerating all the way to the end zone. But that's a play on 4th and short that Ezekiel Noah has to make in a critical down and distance.
But they thought they're going to be playing at night, not in the middle of the day. Another run, and Mahone has the first down.
Explain that to the snap, why it's actually kind of a good thing for quarterbacks.
True freshman Hank Bachmeier unloads, complete, and it's Hightower getting the first down, close to midfield, tackled by Samuel. It's about where Florida State was when they went for it. Van Buren cuts it back and is close. Looks like he's got it. Cedric Wood on the stop, but nice cut by Van Buren.
Trying to get more playmakers on the field, trying to cause more disruption. Struggled against the run early so far today.
Here's the true freshman Bachmeier, a wide receiver screen, and Shakir makes a man miss. Gets tagged a couple times, but does enough to move the chains to the 32-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup. Khalil Shakir. Here's Mahone one-on-one with a stiff arm inside the 25-yard line, and it's another first down on the ground for Boise State. Blitz coming. Bachmeier's leveled, incomplete. Off the fingertips of Hightower. 36-yard try for his first Division I field goal. And it's no problem for him. In high school football in Texas, how many people you play in front of?
20,000, roughly.
Blackman gets rid of it here, and it's Tamarian Terry, and he's got the first down. Terry, their most dangerous receiver, and he might be gone. On a simple play to the perimeter, he takes it the distance. 75-yard touchdown.
Tamarian Terry. Look, we know he's huge. I mean, he's 6'4", 205, 210. But what I was amazed by going back and watching him, I didn't remember seeing this at any point last year, was just how quick he was. For a guy to be that long and that versatile and such a weapon in one-on-one, he's really good after the catch. I mean, look at him wiggle. And then break another tackle here, cutting inside and then turning on the jets.
ACL in practice. Both the quarterback jobs for these two programs came down to the final days of camp. Bachmeier 3rd and long, facing pressure, throws it downfield. It's caught inside the 40-yard line by C.T. Thomas.
What a great job by Bachmeier. standing in there, knowing that rush is coming, seeing that safety squeeze just a touch, knowing that he'd have a little more room down the sideline. And that's not easy with big Joshua Kando breathing fire off the right side.
Threw 9 passes a year ago. Bachmeier moving around in the pocket. A receiver comes free. It is Hightower. First down inside the 30. It's Mahone again, dancing in the hole. And he's got the first down to the 16-yard line.
One of the areas where I'm looking is right here off this right side. Watch the pressure coming to the quarterback's throwing arm.
Bachmeier in the pocket, arm hit as he lofts it into the end zone, nearly intercepted. Almost picked off by Asante Samuel. Bachmeier knew it right away. He ran to the sideline. He knew the rule. Cord in trouble again. Gets away from pressure. And finally goes down. Chased by Leonard Warner. Another 36-yard try here for Eric Sachs. And so far kicking in.
Or commit to coverage.
Here's Blackman on second down with a pump fake. And now comes back to Gavin on the near side at the 35-yard line. It's a first down catch for Keith Gavin with Jalen Walker in coverage. Here comes a reverse. Helton on the pitch with Blackman out there trying to block, and Helton's got the first down. Takes a shot at the end.
State just has so much speed. And you look at Boise, I mean, that's a disciplined football team that's not generally going to over pursue, but you have to. You have to be threatened.
Blackman off of 2 run fakes, and what a move on Taria Wilson. Ducks under the defender and has a first down to the 38.
And so they're just dinking and dunking and taking what the defense gives them.
Blackman fakes the run again, long throw, and Taria Wilson on the catch. He had 4 grabs all of last year. He's got 2 already today, and it's another FSU first down. James Blackman's game 2 years ago against Miami when he had to start as a true freshman, as he gives it to Akers here. Akers inside the 20 and down to the 15, another first down. You had to take it. I mean, he was an 18-year-old kid being thrust in that position. Swing pass here, Matthews. What a great block. Matthews able to hug the sideline and out of bounds around the 5-yard line, close to the first down.
Rolls, quick hitch routes. Kendall Browse in a nice rhythm as a play caller.
Blackman, what a play. That was terrific. Gabe Neighbors with the touchdown catch, but how about the creativity again by Florida State's offense?
Here offensively, you're going to see him slide out here, but the beauty that opens this up is because of the man coverage that Boise State is in, you're going to get a little rub opportunity, which frees up the intended receiver, and he just waltzes right into the end zone. Nice, easy catch, beautiful design.
To evacuate to Georgia, so you know he is dealing with a lot of mixed emotions when you hear about the hurricane that's bearing down on Florida this weekend. Mahone picking up the first down out past the 35-yard line. Nazrul Dean, who blew out his cleats earlier, is back on the field, made the tackle. Back because of a replay review as Bachmeier just turns and throws that away. That should be grounded.
No eligible receiver. Loss of down at the spot of the foul. Second down.
You can see the nearest eligible receivers here. The ball is here. So very obvious call.
Bachmeier leaving the pocket here and has to tuck it and run and head for the hills. Velasquez gets off a good one. Matthews signaling, and the fair catch made around the 10-yard line. Night and day. Again, we were here for the last time they actually played a game against Florida in the regular season. Here's Blackman off a play fake, and it's a first down catch out past the 25-yard line as Gavin gets his second grab of the day.
They're hitting him with the slant right in behind. I mean, it's really been a nice job of mixing looks by Briles.
Layburn able to break a tackle out past the 35-yard line, and it's another first down. He also redshirted 2 years ago, so first time they've had an opportunity to really look at him. sophomore from Virginia Beach. Pass over the middle is a first down. Cameron McDonald, the tight end.
With still pretty young players.
Blackman, pump fake, looking downtown, taking a shot. It's caught inside the 5. Warren Thompson on the grab, down to the 2-yard line.
Just a beautiful job on the double post. They fake the throw over the middle to draw the safety, which gives you one-on-one on the outside to Thompson.
And another botched play. Blackman has to fall on it, and it might be out of field goal range back at the 30-yard line. So distance 4 of 8, 40 to 49 yards a year ago. But he nails this one from 46 yards away. Bachmeier gets crushed by Wilson, but what a pass. It's caught for a first down. There's a penalty flag in the backfield.
Tell you what, Bachmeier hung in there and delivered a strike over the middle.
Pressure off the edge. Bachmeier's pass high, and it's picked off at the 30-yard line. Intercepted by Isaiah Bolden by the Knoll defense.
All right, watch on the edge and look at the eyes. All right, look at how his eyes never come off the quarterback. He sees it all the way. That's called palms coverage, where he is always looking, and if there's an underneath route that's run, an out route into his zone, addendum to the targeting rule.
As mentioned, Bachmeier can stay in the game. They run Mahone. Lowers the shoulder and crosses the 40-yard line.
The biggest, most improved area by a mile so far in 2 quarters of this football team.
Going to throw it here on 3rd down. Blackman is chased, and the ball comes out, and it's scooped up by Moa. David Moa, the 6th-year player out of San Diego, scoops up the fumble by Blackman.
And this is just an overload pressure. Canijo is unblocked. Blackman's got to recognize that, hey, I got to throw a hot route. I got to lose the football somewhere, because they brought 2 to a side when I only had 1 blocker. And Canijo does a great job of bringing that right hand over the top and hitting the right-handed quarterback, knocking that ball loose. You talk to anybody around the Boise, locking them, but got to take a shot downfield at some point.
You just expect a trick play from Boise State, too. Holani, first down. Knocked down at the 26-yard line. It's 2nd and 8 here. It's play action. Bachmeier going to throw it back here to Holani, and he has a blocker out there, but a beautiful move. Holani with a great cut at the 10, and you see why they are so high on this true freshman out of Bellflower, California. 1 yard.
But how about the block by Shakir, number 2? Watch, you'll see him right out in front, and he is just driving all the way to the end zone. Look, lock up, go. Run your feet, and he blocks his guy almost all the way to the end zone. You can see Holani almost scores. 57. Manuel Facili, the nose tackle. Let's see if they follow him.
It's Mahone. He's in. Touchdown, Boise State. The first touchdown of 2019 for the Broncos.
Excellent running back is never easy, but Mahone is doing his part. And Hawkins, Chris Peterson, of course, Brian Harsin, they deserve so much credit for creating that culture and sustaining it.
Here's Terry on the catch, and nice job. Make that turn and get to the sideline of the 42-yard line for 17 yards.
They figured, hey, it's an omen.
That's cool. Blackman with a pump fake, taking a shot deep. He's got Helton, and Helton's got the ball, and he's got a touchdown.
Result of that ground attack, they've had to force Boise State into a little bit of a unique situation defensively. Dimitri Washington's off the edge. He doesn't get any reroute because he's concerned about the running game, which puts Helton in a one-on-one situation against Nawahine. And look at the route, just a little post pump. And it's beautifully thrown over the top by Blackman. Very difficult to cover. That can alter the game, so I'm okay with that, but I'd love to see him clean it up a little and get that decision quicker.
Score is actually 31-13. Open man in the middle of the field is John Bates.
his offensive line to help him out, keep that jersey clean a little more often.
Here's Taylor coming on a blitz off the edge. Well blocked by Mahone. And so the quarterback, Bachmeier, picks up a first down and then slides to the 33.
Yeah, nice
he made
job.
that play.
Yeah, crossing the center's face and saving a quarterback's life.
Mahone, tons of running room inside the 20-yard line. They have had some success running the ball on Florida State. Can they finish this drive as they're in the red zone now? Bachmeier on 3rd down and 10 in trouble and sacked. Kando is back there.
All right, just a nice job here running a little loop.
Florida State
And as a result,
takes their first time out of the half.
They don't pass off the TE, which results in yet another quarterback sack.
That hugs the left upright, and it's good.
Making a nice physical tackle.
Boise State trying to get the ball back as Blackman is sacked. Sonatane Louis.
How about Louis just finding a way to kind of just beat through the left guard and making a nice tackle. Just a little swim move. Louis not exactly their go-to guy in regards to pass rush.
They shift Shakir out of the backfield. And that's where the ball's going. And Shakir has the football, making the catch. The clock will stop to move the chains with 1:09 to go. Florida State rushing 4. Bachmeier stumbled a little bit in the pocket. Now throws downfield. Got a man. Thomas on the catch inside the 10. Bachmeier did a heck of a job.
And dropping back, not seeing anything initially. Buying a little time in the pocket. And keeping his eyes downfield. This is a veteran throw. He sees that corner collapse just a little bit, giving him just enough room to get it to Thomas as he scrambled to the left. That was an excellent throw and a great decision against that deep cover 2 type of defense with the corners and making the correct illegal touching call.
So sacks with the field goal, and it's good. So again, Boise State unable to capitalize on the red zone, but they do get points. 3rd and 8. Again, no 3rd down conversions. 0 for 4 in the first half. Blackman hits McKitty, and he stretches out. If they can get something out of their return game. Avery Williams, a very good punt returner. Now we've got a stoppage. They may review the spot. 3rd and 11 now for Florida State. Play action. Blackman looking deep, taking a shot. Incomplete. Intended for Helton. Play by Walker, too. So Tyler to punt. Hasn't been often. Avery Williams, a very good returner, but not going to get a chance here. Great hang time. Boise State has been very good on 3rd down so far. And Bachmeier to the air here. Lobs it up and knocked away. Incomplete as Rodin was there. Butler, the intended receiver. That ball took forever. 3rd and 9. Here's a delayed blitz. Blackman got rid of it in time, and it's high and incomplete. Intended for Wilson.
Getting rid of it.
Only the 4th punt of the day for Logan Tyler. Avery Williams is deep. This is a deep line drive, and Williams back inside his 20. And he made the first guy miss, but that was it. Terrific pursuit by the Seminoles that time. Front of the line is 6'4", 300 pounds or bigger. Bachmeier steps up, delivers. First down catch by Butler. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. 18-yard pickup.
Really well done by Hank Bachmeier, and a great job by his offensive line. In holding off, seeing the twist going on up front. Bachmeier keeps his eyes downfield, drifts for the first down conversion.
Bachmeier in 2nd down. Pulled in by Evans, and he's got the first down and more. Oh, well, look what he did to the defender. He trucked Stanford Samuels and is inside the 40-yard line after a 19-yard pickup.
Guy that Boise State coaches have been waiting to see. They thought he could become eventually a #1 wide receiver. You see some of that ability. He's 210 pounds, got banged.
Here comes pressure. Bachmeier doesn't see it, and he's thrown down by Carlos Becker for a sack.
This pressure look has been coming almost all the time on 3rd down from Florida State. Just right around the edge.
It in Jacksonville. Here comes an end around the pass to Terry, and Boise State is all over it. They were not fooled.
And the poise is displayed throughout.
Mahone shifting into the backfield here. And on the end around pitch, it's Thomas getting the first down. Levante Taylor with the stick. That's a good play, though, almost 15 yards.
Look, you're going to see movement. It looks like it's going to be zone read this direction, but they actually toss it to Thomas on the end around coming to the other side. That's
Only
great.
Boise.
That's great misdirection.
Right? That's awesome.
I mean, I feel like 95% of the teams in college football, the running back and the wide receiver would run into each other. But Boise's so well coached.
They run Mahone, able to shake a tackle, get to the second level, and into Florida State territory.
And has handled the leading role well today.
Polani, the true freshman, is in there now, but Buckmeyer will throw. And the ball comes out. It's recovered by Florida State, scooped up by Robert Cooper.
The ball definitely looks as though it's out. How about Marvin Wilson, the big fella, beating John Mulch in the left guard and getting to the quarterback. What a huge play, as it looked like Boise was starting to gather some momentum. One of the leaders defensively finds himself in a one-on-one situation and takes advantage of it.
They're reviewing to see if the hand started to go forward. Marvin Wilson, a junior from Houston, who was a basketball player growing up. And
it's a 2-gap body with 1-gap explosiveness. He showed it right there.
Akers, big run inside the 35-yard line, down to the 32. 15-yard pickup for Akers.
And you got to think, with this tempo, just keep trying to push it with the running game.
And here's Akers again. And he lost the ball, and it's recovered by Nawahine. So Florida State gives it right back to Boise State.
Akers, as he was going to the ground, the ball's in his right hand.
It's
How
out.
about the job by Wimpy? Riley Wimpy getting his left hand on the football while engaged with Dante Lucas to jar it loose. What an unbelievable effort by Riley Wimpy.
And it's, you see Nawahine there noticing the ball is out, grabbing it. Wimpy, who's coming off an ACL and a big forced fumble after Boise State coughed it up themselves. Time for Bachmeier, lobbing it over the defender and caught by Bates. He got that over 6'5", straight to the tight end Bates.
Beautiful throw. This is called layering the football. You throw it up and over one defender.
4 yards. First down at the 46-yard line. Bachmeier in trouble here. Escapes the pocket. Throws back across the middle to Butler. And he's got the 31-yard line. 15 more yards. That's 15 yards for a late hit.
Yeah, at the bare minimum.
Bachmeier, open receiver. Butler has to go up high to make the grab. And they're in the red zone again. It's been a struggle down here for most of this game.
C.T. Thomas in the slot. He's been a go-to guy in man coverage for him.
Bachmeier instead throws a fade the other way. It is caught. Did he stay in bounds and get the foot down? Shakir, it's like he was carried to the sideline, but they're going to say he got a foot down. It's a touchdown.
You're going to see his right foot go down in bounds. What a catch. When you get in that all-out pressure look that Florida State showed on the last couple downs, you have press coverage with one of your slot receivers against one of Florida State's safeties. It's advantage offense. It's a great throw and catch.
2 feet down.
On the slot fade to Khalil Shakir.
Maintain possession. Just what you love about Boise, they just never go away. They're never out of it, and they sack Blackman. It's Hatada getting the sack at the 15-yard line.
How about Hatada working inside and forcing pressure right up the middle? I mean, he goes right around Johnson, the center, as he changes gap.
So now Tyler to punt. They should get good field position here. It's a good punt by Tyler. And the fair catch made on the 40-yard line. They'll play anybody anywhere, even when the game is changed 48 hours before kickoff. They run here, and Holani breaking free. Close to the line to gain at the 50-yard line.
Mulch on in for the injured player.
2nd and 6. Holani moves the pile. Looks like he's got a first down at the 40-yard line. He faced with a 3rd and 7 inside the 40 of Florida State. Pressure coming on Bachmeier, but he has a completion, and Shakir has a first down to the 30-yard line. A give to Mahone around the right side. They sealed off, and Mahone somehow sneaks out of there. Where did he step out? 16-yard line.
Well, the headlinesman, guys, is giving him, I was standing right on this sideline, he's given him about 3 extra yards from where he stepped out of bounds, but he couldn't see it because it was behind.
On 2nd and 10, Bachmeier, and out of the backfield, it's Holani. He fumbles the ball, and Jackson tried to pick it up, and I think Boise State got it back. Dontavius Jackson, rather than falling on it, tried to scoop it up, and Boise State got it back inside the 5-yard line.
And Collingham, up tight end. Holani trying to do an awful lot. Forces the fumble, and Florida State, they thought they had more time.
Nasruddin with the hit, and then watch, there's a defender who comes sliding in. It was Levante Taylor, there maybe was confusion between him and Jackson, and
Jackson was trying to grab it. Taylor was trying to grab it.
But look how they tried to grab it, guys, and then look at how Boise State's offensive player went down to it, taking it through the side and cradling it so that the ball doesn't skip out.
Wow.
Those coaches at Florida State are going to be nuts over that when they watch that on tape.
Man, that's just so unfortunate.
Mahone, and he gets an easily touchdown. Boise State. The Broncos have the lead. 19 straight points.
And those slants, those hitches, those nice throws, those easy completions anymore from Florida State.
They got 1 3rd down conversion all day. Terry with the catch, but they got him at the ankles, and they're going to stop the play. Forward progress to the 33, but it's short of the line to gain.
Excellent work by this Bronco defense.
Good punt by Tyler, and the fair catch made on the 24-yard line. It helps when you get 9 yards on first down, gives you a lot of options on 2nd and short. And they'll be conservative here, and Holani has the first down and more. He's past the 45-yard line into Florida State territory before he's knocked out of bounds. I mean, how about Boise State winning at the point of attack here?
The 6th snap that this Florida State defense has faced. And at some point, I mean, you're going to get worn out. When you get fatigued, you're tackling fundamentals.
And look
start
at Boise.
To go sideways a little bit. See, I mean, they're really starting to lean. That big offensive line for Boise starting to lean on this Florida State defense.
225 rushing yards. Here's a wide receiver screen to Shakir. He gets to the perimeter on the 30 and runs out of bounds around the 25-yard line.
Until you get out here, it's really hard to play 100+ snaps week 1.
On 1st and 20, a shovel pass, running room for Mahone to the 20. Stiff arms at the 10, and finally down at the 6-yard line. Man, he just got rid of one guy, and Samuels eventually on the tackle.
Man, that's a great job and a great play call. Florida State smells blood in the water. 1st and 20. We're going to come after the quarterback. We're going to make him feel it. So you just throw a little screen, a little shovel screen. Next thing you know, you have a running back out in space. Really, really nice play call. Tell you what, Zach Hill, the offensive coordinator, is calling one heck of a second half.
Offensive pass interference negates it, so they have a 3rd and goal on the 13. And Bachmeier to throw, gets hit, lobs it, end zone. Knocked away at the last second by Samuels. Hightower, the intended receiver, 4th down. FBS, 30-yard attempt here to extend the lead. And it's perfect. 5 of 5.
Those guys waiting next to him wanted to see what Boise was going to line up in.
It looks like a pressure package from Boise.
Blackman gets hit. Sack inside the 20-yard line. There's Curtis Weaver.
Great plays and big opportunities They're going to bring pressure off the left-hand side, and Weaver finds himself in a situation where he's rushing against a tight end in pass protection. That's a great set defensively.
Quarterback facing a 3rd and 17. Bachmeier looking deep, and oh, what a pass, pulled in by Shakir.
And Bachmeier, great job against a 3-man rush, being patient and allowing his guys to uncover. Florida State goes with the drop 8. They just have zones all over the place. I'm playing man coverage across the board. I'm heating them up.
Here they come. Bachmeier hit, lost the ball. Fumble at the 44-yard line. Becker stripped it. If Boise State recovers, they're going to be punting. If Florida State has it, they're going to be in good position with the ball in Boise territory. Of Boise State.
I mean, just full pressure from Florida State. And you see Becker, as Van Buren is late getting across the formation to try to hit the blitzer.
DJ Matthews is deep. Really good punt. He's going to field it at the 3-yard line. And he shakes a tackle at the 5. Can he get outside? He's at the 15. And finally pushed out of bounds around the 25-yard line. A 22-yard return after a 50-yard punt. They have to go 75 yards. Blackman surveying. And the pass is caught. Momentum will carry Gavin past the line to gain for a first down.
Here in the second half, that number 1 in the progression hasn't been open as often.
Blackman back to the air, and Gavin on the catch. He was hit immediately by Canijo, and so short gain. Akers, he gets stood up by Wimpy. A gain of 1. Now it's 4th and 4. Maybe it. Boise State coming after him. Blackman hit. His pass caught though by McKinney for a first down. Clock will stop to move the chains to the 48-yard line. There is a penalty marker down in the backfield, though.
Held Curtis Weaver, guys.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 4th down.
See if they come after him again. They do. A flag down. Blackman takes off across the 40, and he does not get the first down. Let's see what the penalty is. Boise State 48 seconds away from a major comeback win in a true road game.